Miss Croft, pardon the mess in the foyer, but a rather large shipment of antiquities arrived while you were out. I would have had the crates placed in the gallery, but the security alarm has somehow been activated, locking the room from the inside. If this was not concerning enough, the renovators have shut off the water supply to the entire manor in order to continue construction of the pool house. On the bright side, I've located your missing journal and returned it to its appointed hiding place in your room. Faithfully in your service, Winston.
Alright everybody, we're back on Tomb Raider Anniversary here for our bonus part. This time we're going to be tackling Croft Manor. Now, when I originally tested this game before actually doing my full recorded playthrough, I did play Croft Manor for a little bit, so I know where some stuff is, like the arrow and stuff. I know how to get the arrow. I know where some of the artifacts are as well and how to get the pistols and stuff like that, because when I was testing it, I just ended up getting lost in the Croft Manor and just mindlessly kind of playing through it. So yeah, we have a little bit of an experience with this. Also, I didn't know this, but one of my viewers pointed this out. If you hold Y, the interact button, when climbing certain things, you can climb it faster. I didn't know that throughout the entire playthrough because I didn't recall seeing a hint for that, which would have been nice to know ahead of time from the game itself. But I heard that legend. They said that legend tells you it sooner in the game, so we can do that now, I suppose. But yeah, we're just gonna basically get a. I think there's 8 artifacts in total. Yeah, so we're going to be basically tackling everything in here, solving all the puzzles and stuff like that. So let's just get started here. I don't think I can I interact with this?
And even as their hooves shook the earth beneath him, Gilead gathered his remaining strength and drew back his bow. The Trials of Gilead, Volume 1.
I don't think we really have to read the books, but
and there he stood,
I guess we can.
Assuring all within earshot of his coming victory until it was time to return to his ships, leaving Athens to undertake his mighty task.
Probably just gives you some puzzle hints. Okay. Guess she doesn't like that one. But I guess to start, first thing we can do is climb up here. I know there's something we need in this room. The crate that we have to move is on the bottom, I'm pretty sure. Here we go, there's a gear up here.
I wonder where this goes.
Not sure what... There's nothing really too dangerous in this manor. I think you can get hurt from fall damage still. Because there are medipacks. Alright, that opens up our arrow. We're gonna need our guns, though, which, if I can remember, I think they're somewhere up here? Let's go in here first.
But the new pharaoh was not content with all that was now his. No. Ramses II wanted even more. He had visions of an empire so spectacular, all mankind would come to marvel at its glory.
Alright, good to know.
By far the most intriguing is the legend surrounding the fabled dagger of Zion and the awesome power it wields.
Oh, the Dagger of Zion? It's basically the original Tomb Raider 2, right? I thought that's what it was called. And now we're locked in.
I've never been fond of locked doors. It was here in the 6th century BC, between the Aventine and the Palatine hills, that the Circus Maximus was born.
There's a lot of books.
With the Silk Road bringing thousands of travelers into the region annually, Delhi was soon overrun by merchants selling goods of every possible description.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how important the books exactly are. I think, like I said before, I think some of them just might give you some hints, and other things are just basically some Croft history and lore.
No wonder Father never got lost.
Can we actually look at that? Yeah, I think we have 3 artifacts in the maze. So that's going to be the tricky part. Here's one of our artifacts, but we can't get it yet.
I've read all of these.
We'll be able to soon, though. Because I'm pretty sure our pistols are in this
room. When the Spaniards had all but
room.
wiped out the Incan Empire, the remaining survivors fled to the mountains and disappeared. Legends say they retreated to the hidden city of Vilcabamba.
Vilcabamba.
Anyone with even a cursory knowledge of mineralogy would arrive at the same conclusion. Wherever this Isis stone was formed, it wasn't on Earth. As he struggled mightily to calm himself, Gilead removed the poison arrow from its quiver. The Trials of Gilead, Volume 2.
There's Volume 2 for that book.
The ruins of Atlantis were lost beneath the sea when the glaciers melted some 10,000 years ago.
Alright, here's our pistols.
Now all I need is something to shoot.
Which I think we actually can do something with this. Whoa. Falling through. Alright, and we should be able to open this now. Alright, there's our first artifact. We're gonna need this bucket.
This could come in handy.
That's gonna get us our arrow. Well, it's gonna get us our arrow once we're able to fill it up. Oh, nice. You can see all the relics from the main game. That's cool. Yeah, when I first played this room was completely empty. I guess we can get all the dialogue here.
Father would have loved this.
Oh, never mind. She just says the same thing. Yeah, it's cool that it displays it in here. There is something else in this room that we need for the outside as well. Yeah, here it is.
This belongs down in the
Sundial spear.
What's it doing in here? The luxury liner, Maria Doria, has never been found. However, treasure hunters the world over search endlessly for its resting place.
Maria Doria. That level was a pain in the ass in the classic game.
The concept of the sundial has existed for thousands of years and is one of the earliest devices for time measurement. There's some numbers written on the inside cover. 11, 2, 7. I wonder what they refer to.
Alright, 1127.
The roots of the banyan tree grow relentlessly and in every direction. Many of the ancient temples of Angkor have been brought down as those roots exploit the small spaces between their massive stones. And while any number of things can go wrong underground, the most dangerous aspect of spelunking is exposure to methane gases, which are difficult to detect without specific equipment.
Well, for exploration journals, I think we can get out of here now, though.
That's better.
This is going to be a different hallway, though.
The native population of Costa Rica was ravaged by diseases brought by its conquerors and barely managed to survive to see the establishment of a capital city.
I do like the Croft Manor theme, though. They played it a little bit in the credits.
By far the most important survival item one can possibly have is the will to survive.
Yeah, that's probably pretty important, especially for her. Seems to be a recurring theme throughout Tomb Raider. Oh, okay, that's, Are we on the other side now? Before we check that room, let's go to the room we didn't go into on the second floor here. Forgot what was in here. Might be the journal. I'm not really sure how important the journal is, though.
Better still, the new .50 caliber round comes with a full metal jacket designed to maximize muzzle velocity and power to the target.
Speaking of the 50 caliber pistols, you can actually grab them again in Natla's mines. When we were in like the lava pit section where we picked up one of the artifacts, it was actually on the other side of the room. I saw it when I was editing the video, but I didn't notice it when I was playing the game.
While other traps have a similar closing mechanism, it was the Egyptians who perfected the savage effectiveness of the holding barbs.
Well, that sounds gruesome. But yeah, those probably would have helped against Natla. Yep, I think this is the journal.
I wonder if Winston read any of it.
Oh, here's Winston.
Medusa was a frightful creature in Greek mythology.
Good to know.
And Gilead knew the gears of his heart would never turn again, as he sacrificed his one true love to save the kingdom he had fought for so long to protect. The Trials of Gilead, Volume 3.
There's Volume 3 for that. It's weird that you can't talk to Winston. Oh, you can actually view the outfits in here?
I think I'll slip into something else.
Well, I guess we can showcase the outfits now. Doppelganger, which I thought was funny that they actually let you play as that. Camouflage, which this is Angel of Darkness. Golden, which I'm actually... Wait, I want to see something once. Okay, so it does look the same in game. It would have actually been cool if they made her just look exactly like the Midas Touch cutscene. Croft Manor Sport. Classic. I like how it's polygonal. Wetsuit, catsuit, and Scorched Natla. So you can actually unlock this before you would fight Scorched Natla, which is kind of strange. But yeah, that's... Actually, what does this look like in-game? Oh, she actually sounds like she's barefoot.
I think I'll slip into something else.
Alright. Those are all the outfits you can unlock. I don't know if we have anything else in here.
Prolific evidence exists that the ancient Eskimos would carve extremely detailed ivory maps of their coastline and hunting waters. Pink is the new black.
She has a whole book about that?
It is only through knowing our history that we can learn from the past.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything in here. It's basically just her bedroom. While Winston just creepily stands in the room. Alright, I think our next best move would probably be to go out in the courtyard. Because I think... her training room still exists in here. I remember climbing through it, but in order to actually get everything in the training room, we need the grapple hook. And if I remember, I think the grapple hook is in the courtyard area somewhere. We might have to do the sundial puzzle for it. Which might have been this way? I don't know if there's like a staircase going down. Yeah, I think this is the right way. It's been a while since I've done it, but I do remember it because I was just playing around for a bit. Getting used to everything. We're gonna need to come back out here again, too, to turn the water back on. I didn't actually finish the entire thing, but I think I almost did. Because I think I know where a majority of the stuff we need is gonna be. I think it said 1127, right? Kind of hard to see her angle.
This just proves time never stands still.
Alright, but now we're gonna have to track down 3 relics before we get to the center. Our artifacts. I keep calling them relics even though they're 2 different things. But I think to start, let's wait until this cutscene's over. Yeah, there's our grapple hook. Thought this is where it was. Alright, let's go left. We're gonna want to go right, then left 3 more times. Right, and then left. Yep, here we go. Here's our first artifact. Well, second one in total, but our first in the maze. Alright, then let's go back again. Left. I think we're just kind of backtracking now. We're gonna go straight here. Then we're gonna go left. Right 3 times again. And then left and around here. And to the right. And in here. Yeah, it's very confusing. Alright, now from here I think we're going right. Right, and then the first left. And then left again. And left through here. And I think we want to hug this wall and then take a right. And I think we're going left. And then right. And then left again. And then we want to go through this area. And there's our third artifact. Alright, so that's all 3 artifacts in here. And then we should be able to get to the fountain just through this way. Yep, there we go. Alright, maze is complete. We don't have to worry about anything in the maze anymore. We do have to come back here to solve this puzzle, though. Which, that golden arrow by the fireplace is actually used here. And then the gear, I think, goes in here. So let's just place it right now.
This should make for a shorter return trip.
Alright, there we go. We got the grapple hook. So now we can solve the rest of the puzzles in the, like, training area. And I think we're going to need it for a different area as well. There was, like, one where I think you get the gold bow. But I don't remember. Alright, so let's head back to the main entry room now. Alright, we're back in the house again. Winston's right there all of a sudden. There's another room that we need to find with a chandelier. Let's see if we can find that right now. Because we're going to need the grapple hook for it. Wait, this isn't right. This is the hallway we came out of when we unlocked the security shutdown. We haven't been over here.
The legend tells us that the kings of Tibet were descendants from heaven with ropes attaching them to heaven itself. When they died, a heavenly creature would pull the ropes up, bringing their bodies up with them.
Alright. Kind of liking these
As Charles Kane
short
notes in his superb
note
history
entries.
of the Iron Curtain, there were numerous historical precedents against the practicality or feasibility of the fortress system of foreign policy. Something's missing.
Alright, so we can't do anything over here yet. So this is definitely not the room. I distinctly remember that you can pull a chandelier down for one of the artifacts. It's just a matter of finding which room it is. I think that's like... I don't even know what we're doing with that. I think that's like the one thing I didn't do when I played through this. I know one of these doors lead to the training area, but that's not where I want to go just yet. Okay, this is a different area. This is where we get the bow. Before we don't want to do this right now. We're gonna have to head back here at a different time. Alright, actually, I'm pretty sure the room that I'm thinking about is the room that we went into originally, when we were heading towards our pistols. I think it might have been through here. Because I think it's the one where the first security lockdown, like the lockdown thing started. Which, yeah, this might be it here. Yep, here we go. Our 5th artifact should be in here. Alright, there we go. That's the room I was looking for. But now that we're back in the main area, we should be able to do the training area now. Winston just keeps teleporting. Which the training area, I'm pretty sure has 2 of our artifacts, but it also has some other stuff. I don't think we can go in either of those directions. Yeah, I think we've got one up there, and then there's also one in that spot, I think, too. There's also some buttons we gotta push. Alright, that raises those. You'd think if you landed that on that, you wouldn't get hurt, just because they're safety mats. I suppose we can grab that relic right away, right? Pretty sure we just go this way. I'm still calling them relics. Alright, there we go. There's our 6th artifact. Now it's going to get a little trickier. Before we go that way, we do have another button right there. Which I think we have to go this way in order to even reach it. Yep, this is what we're going to need our grab hook and stuff for. Alright, that sets that in place now. This is where it would probably help to have the water in the pool. But they also give you that way down. Alright, so now we can use that pole. We also have to go this way, too. Oh, okay. That got a little screwed up. I think I can actually just jump backwards, though, by just tapping A, maybe, when I'm in this position. Nope, okay. So it's just gonna be really strange. This might be how we get to the other switch. Alright, that puts that into position. Let's see if we can get to this other one. Actually, wait, before we do that, I think we can get our next artifact, possibly. This one's going to be a little trickier. Let's move into a better position here. Alright, there we go. It's all the artifacts in here, but we do still have one more thing we need to grab. We need to get the wrench. Not trying to do that. Oh, we might not even have to do the speed climb thing. Not that long of a distance. Alright, here's our wrench. That'll help us turn the water back on. Which, we're gonna have to do that next. Because I think in order to get through the next room to get our bow pieces, we might need the water on first. So we're gonna be heading out to the garden. Alright, back outside. Yeah, we're gonna need to fill up a water bucket as well. And then we're gonna have to come back out here again to place the golden bow and arrow. But we need to use our wrench over in this corner here.
Finally, I'll be able to take that hot shower.
There we go. Water's back on.
Lovely.
We got a bucket of water. Why did it have to spawn at my feet first? Right, now we gotta head back to the fireplace, and then we can solve the last room. Alright, let's grab our arrow here.
I do hope Winston will be able to start another fire tonight.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine that'd be too difficult.
Ah, yes.
Alright, now our last room was in this direction. Alright, here we go. Now, we do need this in a different spot. I don't know what would be good enough. Maybe that's fine. Pretty sure we need this. That doesn't go back up. Okay, good. That's probably important. Alright, let's start trying to get up there. Because we're specifically in this room to get the bow, I believe. And then our last artifact is also going to be obtained in here. Kind of. It's like the place that's connecting the pool into the training room, but you go through here to get to it. Alright, that gets us up here. We do need this. Because the statue that's supposed to be here is all broken. Alright, that opens that.
I wish I hadn't had to do that.
There's one rope. Can I actually get back? Yeah, we can just back spring from here. Hopefully this is in a good spot. Alright, nice. I don't know if we even need this crate. I guess I can just knock it down in case we do. Alright, perfectly landed there. Actually, I'm wondering if we can... Hang on a second. Normally you have to jump through this, the center here, on this board, and then spring up. I wonder if we can actually just hit the, No, I think you need to lock onto it in order to break it. Alright, wasn't sure if we could fast track it. Whoa, shit. That moves up quick. Okay, I kind of just clipped through it there. Oh, that's why we moved the crate. Shortcut back up. Ah, it doesn't let me jump. Like, it, like, stalls me for a second. Lara, why? There we go.
I suppose I'll have to order another statue.
Alright, we can get the bow and our last artifact now. Let me just catch my breath. That's not what I wanted. Are we gonna have enough breath to make it through? Oh, they paused it. There we go, that should be all 8 artifacts. It is indeed. Alright, but now we gotta head back out to the garden area. Alright, we're by the sundial now, but we have to head back through here. We already have our gear in place. Now we just gotta place this stuff. Should be good.
What a delightfully gruesome display.
He just broke it. Music box cylinder. There we go. I think that's the last thing we need to finish this up. So we gotta head all the way back to the house. It's gonna be that one door we couldn't open, basically. Which I'm pretty sure that door was on the 2nd floor here. Should be right at the end of this hall. There we go, the door's unlocked. And there's our end mission screen. 8 out of 8 artifacts, about 36 minutes. I'm gonna cut down some, like, traveling back and forth, so all in all, pretty good. But yeah, it's a fun mission. What happens if we continue? Oh, we unlocked new music, art galleries, and commentaries. Okay, we're free to explore. Nice. Oh, what's all in here?
When Lord Byron gave the Bridge of Sighs its name in the 19th century, he imagined what it must have been like for a prisoner to take one final look at the beauty of Venice before being led to their fate in the prison below. In the summer, the risk of flooding should not be discounted, as a single rainfall can easily last for days, overflowing the Parai River and threatening Santa Cruz de la Sierra and the Bolivian lowlands to the south.
Alright. Can we actually play the piano? Kind of. It would have been cool if there was also a chamber where you can display all the artifacts that you collect. Oh, that's cool. You can actually pick any music theme that you unlock in here, too. Which we actually did unlock all of them. Alright, but there we go. That is the end of Croft Manor. We finished it, which is also a wrap on Tomb Raider Anniversary. Obviously, there's still like time trials and stuff you can do to unlock some of the extra cheat codes. But we're kind of just doing like a story mode playthrough specifically right now, so that's not really planned at the moment. Maybe, I don't know if it'll be a stream later. It might not be. We're doing a lot of stuff right now, but yeah, that's a wrap on Tomb Raider Anniversary, like I said. Up next is Tomb Raider Legend, which I'm excited to see how that one is, because that one did come out before Anniversary, but chronologically speaking, it takes place after it. So they kind of made this a prequel, but also a retelling of the original first game, which I did really enjoy this game. It's really fun. Croft Manor, it's not like a crazy combat level, it's more of just like a puzzle, kind of like a more casual version of like exploring a Resident Evil mansion, just figuring out where certain pieces go to unlock certain rooms and stuff like that. Just no zombies, obviously, which I do like it. It was very fun, very enjoyable. We got all 8 artifacts, so that completely collects every artifact in the game. We didn't miss a single one. The only thing we didn't pick up were the .50 caliber pistols the second time around, and then just obviously some medipacks, but those aren't tracked. So it's not like we were going for every single pickup possible, just the collectibles. But yeah, fun playthrough. I really enjoyed this game. All of the Tomb Raider games have been very enjoyable so far. I actually enjoyed Angel of Darkness a little bit too. I could definitely see why it's like one of the weakest Tomb Raider games though, because I played it with the Restoration Project, because playing it the normal way on PC is kind of a mess. So my experience was probably saved because of that. Because that fixes a lot of problems with the game and also fixes some inconsistencies, adds the dual pistols back and stuff like that. But yeah, we're still going through them. So we've got Legend, Underworld, Guardian of Light, and Temple of Osiris still to go. Whether or not we do the Survivor timeline after those, I don't know. There's a lot of games coming out. The Survivor time will probably happen at some point though. I'm very well experienced with those games. I've played through each of them numerous times. I've gotten every achievement on 2013 on like 3 different platforms. And then Rise and Shadow, I just got all the achievements on the Steam versions of those games. But yeah, so I'm a huge fan of these now. Lara Croft in all iterations has been pretty badass, so it's fun playing through these. For Friday this week, this will go live on Thursday, but the Friday after, I will be all caught up on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League for anyone interested in that, which is probably a lot less, like very few people. A lot of people hate that game. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's a good game by any means, but it's more of just like a morbid curiosity of where the hell the game's story is gonna go. So I caught up with its seasonal content. So episode 2 and episode 3, that's how they're dubbed in the game. I will have short videos for those, for just the new story cutscenes and the new Brainiac boss fight. There's no commentary or anything. It's just like a quick, this is all the new story content and boss fights in these updates type videos. So for anybody who's just curious about how they're shaping that story and what they're doing with it, you can check those out on Friday. I'll have one uploaded and then the other one will upload later in the day. But yeah, I just wanted to get caught up with that game because we did play through it on the channel, so we might as well see if they can take the story to the conclusion, or maybe they'll cancel the game before that happens. Who knows? But yeah, we're also still streaming Fallout, Fallout 4 specifically. Like I said, and I keep saying, we're going to be on that for a while, so that's why we're not uploading every single day. I can't pre-record and do all this stuff every single day and live stream every other day, so I upload videos every other day so I can have the time to record these games, because I do want to play these. But as always, thanks to anyone who's watched this and my full playthrough. I highly appreciate it, as always. And I'm excited to see Tomb Raider Legends, so thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.